Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing and I'm also going to be doing a first impressions on the brand new foundation by Beauty Creations. This is the Flawless Stay Foundation Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. Before we get started into the review video, if you're not yet a part of our T-Squad family, please subscribe with the link below. Hit that notification bell so YouTube alerts you when I do upload a video, which is 3 times a week, every single week. You guys know the drill. Thumbs up the video if you like my reviews. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. Links are in the description box below. Guys, if you guys want to know my thoughts on the new foundation, do you guys want to know if the hype is real on social media? Do you guys want to know the tea, what kind of coverage it is? Everything, just everything. Do you guys want to know if this is a bomb foundation or not? Then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I have my little pamphlet here. Let's take a look at Louis Yvette. Those are the only two that I know, and they look bomb. Like, tell me they do not look bomb. A little flawless moment here. This is the shade range of the foundation. I think it has a lot of shades for an affordable foundation. It's technically not a drugstore because I don't think you can find you can't find Beauty Creations at the drugstore, but it is affordable. It only retails for $12 and there is 24 different shades. So you have your fair, and then you have your light mediums, tans, darks, and then deep dark. So I think there's a variety of shades. I feel like a lot of people can find their shade. So we're going to read a little bit about the foundation itself. It is an 18-hour wear satin finish buildable foundation. It does retail for $12 and you can get it at beautycreations.com. This is what the packaging looks like. This is the box. It comes in like a light pink with like a rose gold, and then you have the shade right here, which I love. It has 1.0 fluid ounces of product, which is standard for a foundation. It's also cruelty free, and then it says shake well. It is a satin finish, oil free, hydrating, long wearing, lightweight formula with vitamin E. So the claims are pretty badass, right? So I'm excited to try it out. I do have mine in the shade FS 4.0. I'm going to remove it, and here you go. Ooh, I love how that looks in my background. Then this is what the bottle looks like. It is a glass frosted bottle with a pink cap on it. I love that it also does have a pump. It's very convenient. I love foundations with the pump. I was going to do half of my face with the brush, half of my face with the beauty sponge, but we're not going to do that because I normally use a sponge anyways to apply foundation. The only time when I do apply foundation with a brush is when I want to get like supreme full coverage, or when I want to buff the product into my pore area, or when I'm using a stick foundation. Other than that, I like the sponge, so I'm going to be using my e.l.f. sponge. It does say to shake it, so I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to take one pump, just like that. Wow. So it is a thick foundation. I'm pretty sure you guys can see there that this is a thick formula. I'm gonna go ahead and do one side first. It's pretty thick, like pretty thick. The shade looks a little too yellow, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna judge it yet. So that's one pump. Let's go ahead and blend this out. Whoa, it feels thick. I also didn't apply any primer or anything on my skin because I want to see how the foundation reacts to just my skin. Oh my goodness, that looks yellow, like yellow. I also did hear, it smells really good though. It smells really good. I also did hear other YouTubers say that the only downside to this foundation, I guess, was the shade range. I guess a lot of people were pointing out the fact that the shades were either very orange or very yellow. I did see someone's review in Spanish, and that's what she said. Wow. Coverage is also supreme maximum coverage. I'm pretty sure you guys can see. This is giving me Jouer Essential High Coverage vibes. So this is what one pump of the foundation looks like on half of my face. This is full coverage, you guys. It literally covered everything. I'm pretty sure you guys can see the difference of dullness on this side versus wow. The shade though, I'm not loving the shade though. It's too warm, it's too yellow. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Let me know what kind of coverage you think this gave me. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, same with the sponge, and I'm going to take one pump. This can literally cover like your exes and everything. Alright guys, so this is my skin with 2 pumps. Off of first impressions, I feel like you do not need to set this with a powder if you are normal to dry skin, just because the finish to me, it's like a very comfortable matte finish. It's like it's matte, but it's not like flat matte, if that makes sense. It's more like of a demi matte finish. I don't think this is like a full on satin finish. It's a little bit more matte on my skin, but it's not drying at all whatsoever. It feels hydrating actually. Even though this is a maximum supreme full coverage, like I told you guys, it doesn't feel like I have a lot on my skin. It actually feels like I applied a thick moisturizer and it just blended into my skin. That's exactly how this feels. I also want to point out that with the amount of coverage this has, you don't really need to apply concealer. I am going to apply concealer because I want to see how well it sets with the powder. I'm gonna come back, give you guys my final thoughts on the foundation, so I'll catch you guys in a... Alright guys, so I'm back. I went ahead and finished the rest of my face makeup. For under eye concealer, I did use the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover, which is a comfortable matte finish. And then I also did set everything with the powder. I went ahead and used my normal favorite, all-time favorite powder, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. What I am noticing up close and personal on my skin is that it looks very porcelain, very baby spot, very airbrushed, very filter-like. I don't know if you guys are able to tell on camera, but the foundation looks bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. You can't see any pore coming through. And keep in mind, I have nothing underneath of the foundation. I have no primer, no moisturizer, no nothing, just because I wanted to see how the foundation acted on its own. I do think that it's a poreless kind of foundation. It's very airbrushed. It's also not a natural finish foundation, so if you are the type of person that doesn't really like foundation or light coverage foundation, then this is probably not for you. Even though it is a full coverage foundation, it doesn't look cakey, but you can tell that I am wearing makeup, if that makes sense, because of how flawless my skin looks, how airbrushed it looks. I've been wearing the foundation for a total of 30 minutes at this point, and after letting it warm up to my skin, I can definitely say that it does warm up to your skin. So at first I was feeling it a little bit too thick, you know, but as I blended everything out, and now it doesn't feel thick at all whatsoever. It actually doesn't even feel as matte as I was feeling it before. And keep in mind that I did set it with the powder, so I do think that that has to do with the vitamin E. Where's the box? If you've been wanting to get your hands on the Huda Beauty one, but you just don't want to spend that much money on it, try this out, because I promise you, if you like that one, you're going to love this one. Overall, I think this is a bomb foundation. I think it's a 10 out of 10. I was kind of skeptical. You guys know that I always give you guys the real deal, the real tea here on my channel. I let you guys know if, you know, products are worth it or not. And for $12, this is insane. I feel like I would pay $30 for this foundation, even more. Beauty Creations did that. Guys. Anyways guys, that was my first impressions on the whole Flawless Stay Foundation by Beauty Creations. What you think of it down below in the comment section. You guys know that I always love to chat with you guys. Let me know what you think of the foundation. Do you think it's worth the money? Have you tried it? Are you going to pick it up? Let me know. I am curious because this is a bomb foundation. If you have a lot to cover, girl, this is for you. Anyways guys, don't forget to follow me on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. The links are in the description box below. Thumbs up the video if you like my reviews and you're excited for me to review more affordable drugstore makeup. I have a lot of reviews coming up. So with all that said and out of the way, I will catch you guys in Wednesday's video. Bye guys.